Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best Windows laptops. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about these Windows laptops you can check out the description below, and also don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the ASUS VivoBook S15. The ASUS VivoBook S15 is a very beautiful and powerful laptop. It has a slim design that makes this laptop one of the most portable 15-inch laptops. It has a very bright and colourful 15.6-inch screen, a powerful i7 processor and many other great features. In my opinion, the battery life of this laptop should have been better, but still it's not that bad. This laptop is very nice and sturdy thanks to its aluminium casing. Another great feature is that the screen hinge can gently tilt the keyboard up at a slight angle when you open the screen. The keyboard is very responsive for speedy typing, and also the size of the screen means that there's room for a proper numeric keypad. There are two USB 2.0 ports on the left-hand side, with one USB 3.1 and one USB-C on the right. There's also a micro SD slot, HDMI input and a 3.5mm audio connector. It has a very large and beautiful display. It can produce clear, sharp images without a problem, and also bright colours for displaying videos and photos. It has a 15.6-inch Full HD NanoEdge bezel display. Another great feature is the screen pad, which is a hybrid touchscreen display that can also be used as a secondary display. You can watch a stream of basketball match on the screen pad while doing something else on the main display. It has a very powerful Intel Core i5-8265U processor with 8GB RAM and 256GB of SSD. You can have other versions like the one with the 1TB HDD, but that'll cost you a little bit more. It also has an NVIDIA GeForce MX250 graphics card. This laptop doesn't get heated too quickly, which is great, and it has a pretty decent battery life that can last about 8 hours. It's not the best, but still it's good enough. When it comes to the webcam, it's just not that good. However, you can still make some video calls and stuff like that, but it doesn't provide good picture quality. This laptop is a great one with many awesome features, but it's not very expensive, so make sure you take a look at it. At number 4, it's the Razer Blade 15. Moving on, we have an amazing laptop by Razer, the Razer Blade 15. It's very slim for a gaming laptop and it delivers all the features that you may need for this price. It has some excellent specs and a great display. It has many other features that make this laptop one of the best gaming laptops. Although it's a gaming laptop, it has a very beautiful and premium look, and you can use it for other things too. It has the same design as its predecessor, but it has some new beautiful finishes that make this laptop look so elegant. It has an inky black CNC cut aluminium body which looks perfect. It has a beautiful looking Razer logo on the lid which has RGB lighting. It's very thin, measuring just 0.7 inches, and it weighs about 4.63 pounds in total. Overall, it has a very astonishing design that everybody would love. I should also mention that it's very durable too. It has a 15.6-inch matte-coated panel that has a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080p. It produces nice colours and the sharpness of the display looks very excellent. The Razer Blade 15 comes with a Synapse 3 software which is amazing at customization and adjustment, and it also comes with a 9th generation Intel Core i8-9750H 6-core processor with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD. On the left side, you'll find two more USB 3.1 Type A ports, an Ethernet port and a headphone jack. The backlit keyboard is pretty decent and has one of the most responsive touchpads, which is pretty massive at 5.1 by 3.1 inches. It has a very good sound system too. The dual top-firing speakers produce high-quality sounds, and also the battery life is pretty solid. It can last up to 6 hours, which is good enough for a gaming laptop. The camera is not very great, but if you need to use it, it can do a good job because it doesn't overexpose the light, which is a very common problem in laptop webcams. Overall, this laptop is one of the greatest laptops for gaming, so make sure you check it out. At number 3, it's the Acer Aspire 5. Moving on, we have a very great laptop that's not expensive but has a premium look and performs pretty well too. This mid-range laptop can perform most tasks well and has a very great battery life. It's not as thin as other laptops but still has a very great build quality. Also, you get a pretty decent performance compared to the price that this laptop has. The design on this one is pretty simple, but that's what you get for the price. However, it still looks great in the hands and it feels very comfortable too. The chassis is mainly made out of plastic and it looks very nice. It comes with one USB 3.1 Type-C port, two USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports, one HDMI port, an Ethernet port and a USB 2.0 port. The keyboard feels great and comfortable. It's a decent keyboard for long periods of typing. On the other hand, the touchpad has a very large size, which ensures that using multi-finger gestures is very easy on this one. It has the 8th generation Intel Core i5-8265U processor with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of NVMe SSD, and it runs Intel UHD graphics 620. Overall, the performance of this laptop is great. It doesn't lag, you can also play some games from time to time, and it works great for multimedia and stuff like that. It has a 15.6-inch IPS Full HD 1920 by 1080 panel, it provides great colour accuracy and the images are pretty sharp and clean. The battery life is great on this one because Acer packed in 48 watt-hours of the battery into the Aspire 5. It can last you more than 13 hours, which is good enough, and overall it has a very nice design and good build quality. The battery is great and the performance is top-notch compared to other laptops in this price range. At number 2, it's the HP Spectre X360. Moving on, we have an amazing 2-in-1 laptop from HP. The Spectre X360 is an amazing laptop and actually is one of the best HP laptops. As you may know, HP is one of the best laptop manufacturers in the market, and with this one, it certainly proved itself. This laptop has an amazing performance, a super long battery life and a very beautiful design. It has many other great features that you should check out. It has a very beautiful design, as I said. It comes with a so-called gem cut that's a very interesting one. The build quality is on another level because it feels so premium and it's made from high quality materials and it's very durable. It's a very thin laptop coming in with just 0.58 inches and a weight of just 2.92 pounds. Also, the angular cuts look very great on this one and make the X360 look even more premium. This laptop has a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080p, the contrast ratio of this display is pretty great at 1040:1, and a maximum brightness of 335 nits. The HP Spectre X360 is packed with Intel's 8th generation Whiskey Lake i7-8550U CPU that has a boost clock speed of 4 GHz. It also has 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD, and when it comes to the graphics, it has an integrated Intel UHD graphics 620 unit. All these specs make this laptop one of the best 2-in-1 laptops ever. It has an HDMI port, a headphone jack, a power jack, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, 1 USB Type-A port, a micro SD card slot and a privacy camera kill switch, which I think is a very great feature. It has a very comfortable keyboard that gives amazing typing experiences, the touchpad is pretty smooth and it's very responsive too. This beast has an insane battery life. It can go up to 13 hours without charging, which is amazing. And also this laptop managed to reproduce about 73% of the Adobe RGB color gamut with great accuracy. It has a very small IR cam, which is great for video calls and things like that. And overall, it's a very good laptop with amazing performance and a beautiful design. You should definitely give it a look. And at number 1, it's the Dell XPS 9380. On the top of the list, we have a great laptop by Dell. It's the Dell XPS 9380. This laptop is one of the best laptops in the market today. It has an amazing performance with a nice design and a pretty decent battery life. It may be a bit pricey, but it's a very decent laptop and it has a lot to offer, and in my opinion, it's worth every penny. When it comes to design, Dell has made a great job with the XPS 9380. This one looks very elegant and it feels premium as well. It's very thin, measuring just 11.6mm, and it weighs about 2.71 pounds. The anodized aluminium look is great in my opinion because it gives the feeling of a very premium and luxury laptop, which the XPS 9380 already is. The performance of this laptop is top-notch, it's very fast and it's packed with a new Whiskey Lake chip, the Intel Core i7-8565 CPU, along with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD. With all these specs, Dell ensures that you won't experience any slowdowns. You can open up plenty of tabs and watch videos in HD and still it'll work perfectly. Also, you can play games on this one as well, even if it's not designed for gaming. The display on this one is great and it's near bezel-less. It produces 100% of the sRGB and Adobe RGB color gamut. The brightness is also amazing, which tops off at 420 nits. It has an average battery life which can go up to 8 hours without charging, which in my opinion is good enough. It has 2 Thunderbolt USB-C ports, a micro SD card slot, 1 USB-C 3.1 port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Overall, everything about this laptop is top-notch. The display is amazing, the design is very beautiful, the performance is on another level, and with all these and many other features, Dell manages to be in our top pick, thanks to the XPS 9380. This laptop is one of the best Windows laptops that you should definitely check out.